Good morning, how is everybody doing? And welcome back to the channel. I am finally off on Fridays. Today is actually my first official Friday off. We are back on our summer schedule, which is we work 4/10s Monday through Thursday with Fridays off. So it is very, very nice. But you know, today we have a very nice sunny day, but only about 47 degrees. I am so sick of this Ohio weather, I could almost puke. I am ready for some warm weather. This time last year, we were mowing grass. Today is April 6th. We started mowing grass last year on April 4th. So it just seems like winter will not end. Anyway, back on the truck today. I do have some stuff set up here in the garage. I've got my fuel tank straps painted and they're ready to go back in. Anyway, I'm going to get the fuel tank, all that stuff back in. That is going to go back in the truck today. The front drive shaft's going back in the truck today. Rear drive shaft's going back in the truck today. I'm still waiting on powder coat. They called and said there was some problems with the color that I picked out. They did not know that somebody had contaminated the color that I picked out. So with the metallic and non-metallic, I may have mentioned this before, but I'm not certain. I can't remember. Anyway, so I'm still waiting. They had to get some more powder in for me, and so I wait. No big deal. Truck's down. It's not going in place. I'm chomping at the bit to get it back together to drive it. So I still have a lot of work to do before I can get to that point. So, you know, I just do as I can do each day. Got to do ball joints and some other things. So I want to get it back together so I can drive it. I'm missing the truck. The little Ranger's nice, but it's not my truck. So anyway, let's get started and get some of this stuff put in the truck and go from there, see what we can get done today. What I like to do when I'm putting my front drive shaft back in, it just makes it so much easier. You leave your transfer case in neutral or in too high, however you do it. And then I'll come under, and then the back bolts I will take and I'll put all these in first. That way you can take and spin that drive shaft, then not have to work on the top, try and tighten that up. And then you can take and just spin it and line it up to put it in your front yoke right there. And then put those caps on along with the 8mm bolts there. So it's just easier to do the back first than it is to try and put it in the front and reach up and around and try and get these bolts here tight. Well, I think I'm pretty much down to just waiting on powder coat. I'm hoping that's going to be back soon. I do have, like I said, a few more things that I want to do under here. As you can see, there's another piece missing. I took it to go get it powder coated too. Gonna be doing some other stuff under here. Still got to do my valve lash. That'll be in the next video. And then I believe I'm gonna pull my exhaust manifold off and paint it and grab some different bolts for that. Just trying to find some hardware that is around here that I don't have to order, but that's becoming quite a task. I would like to use the ARP 12-point stainless, but a package of 5 is $27 and I need 12 of them, so I'd be stuck with buying I would be stuck with buying 3 packages, which is 15 bolts. Now it's fine to have extra, but that's, you know, well over 60 bucks, which I guess I'm already this far into it. What's another 60, right? Anyway, just a few things going over the truck here. I did get all new bolts for bell housing to adapter plate, and I have those in. I ordered 8 new ones for that. I'm not going to put in the transfer case skid plate yet. I'm just gonna wait until after my test drive. Have my exhaust in. I don't have my downpipe in yet. I got to get my V-band clamp for that. When you're putting in a 2-piece drive shaft, the easiest way to do it is put your front in first and then set your back in its place and then bring these up and tighten your bolts. One thing I did do, since these universals are not greasable, I took these caps off on both sides and put 1 pump of grease in each of them, at least on them 2 outside caps. That way there is something in them. What else? I have the fuel tank in. I'm gonna go get some fuel to put in that, get about 5 gallons of fuel. That way we can make sure the sump isn't leaking. I don't believe that it's going to, but there's always that possibility. Everything under here is pretty much buttoned up. The only thing I'm waiting on, like I said, is just powder coat. So I guess with that being said, I'm going to pretty much wrap it up for the day. Maybe I'll give them guys a call and see where everything's at and go from there. So if you don't mind, guys, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already done so, and have a good weekend. We will talk to you probably tomorrow. Later on. Bye.